Hello viewers, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Tope Niyi Talabi. I would like to encourage you as usual, please press the like button. You need to share this video every now and then. Subscribe and keep putting your comments. God bless you in Jesus' name. Today we're going to be looking at the topic titled, The Period of Waiting. Period of waiting. Now, what does it mean when you wait? It's a time of waiting patiently. A time of relying and trusting in the Lord to take control of the situation at hand. Now, what does it mean when you really wait? What are you saying? What do you communicate by waiting? The first thing is that it means you are obedient to God. Psalm 27 verse 40, the Bible says, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, unto the Lord. Now, the second point I have for you is that it shows that you accept that you don't have your own power, you don't have your own strength. You will not be able to achieve these things without the Lord helping you. That is what you're communicating out when you try to wait, when you're able to wait. 1 Samuel 2 verse 9 makes us know that for by strength no man can prevail. Let us move on. So now, in waiting for God's blessing, when you're waiting for God's blessing, what are the things you're supposed to do? The first thing is you need to spend more time in God's presence. And you don't need to be concerned with making money by yourself, with your own understanding, with your own strength. The blessing of the Lord, it does not have sorrow. But the one you get in the world, the one you get outside the Lord, it will definitely have sorrow. The second thing you can do when you're waiting for the Lord to bless you, you need to speak about the Lord. You need to evangelize, spread the gospel. He said you should seek first his righteousness, seek first his own will, do first his own. And all of these things you're seeking for, all of these things you're looking for will be added unto you. Why don't you sort out time for the things of the Lord before you expect him to do so much for you? The third point I have for you is that be diligent. Don't be a lazy person. The Bible encourages us in Deuteronomy 28 verse 12, establishing it that he's going to bless the work of your hand. So if there's no work in your hand, please, what do you want God to bless? So he's going to bless the work of your hand. You need to be diligent and not slothful. We are going to move on to the fourth point that I have for you is that you need to be a giver. The law of receiving is giving. Once you give, you receive. Once you give, he that spreads out will abound to many. So you need to be somebody that gives. Look at the widow at Zarephath. She had nothing. She had just a last meal. And the prophet came. Elijah came. He said, do my home first. So there are times you need to give out sacrificially. It might not be so convenient. It might not be so easy to let go of the last meal. But I tell you, if you do it, trusting the Lord, believing that God will add more to you, the Lord will so much add, so much increase to you that you will not have room to take them. That's widow of the prophets. She had just oil, a little one, and the prophet and Elisha required of it. Do you know that if she had pretended as if she did not even have that oil, she wouldn't have had that kind of miracle. She was able to have so much that there was no room for it. We are going to move on. Prepare yourself for opportunities so that when they come, you are going to be ready to receive them. If you need to go to school, if you need to get more certification, why don't you go forward and try to get those things? In order to get God's blessing, you have to be ready. When opportunity comes, those that are too busy are the ones that will remain poor. So you need to be ready for those opportunities. Get information. Stay informed. Don't be unaware. Be aware of at least almost everything. A bit of almost everything. If you are ignorant of something, even of the devices of the enemy, you cannot afford to be ignorant. Now, more so the things that are going on in the secular world, you need to be informed. When opportunity comes, when things are happening, you need to get that information that will make you to be able to launch out into the deep at the right time. God help you in Jesus' name. I am going to conclude. Do you know that Joseph waited for almost 20 years before his dreams came to pass? After those sleeping and waking up and having different dreams, sharing those dreams with people, it took another 20 years before he saw the actualization of those dreams. Now, David waited for 15 years after he was anointed, before he started reigning as a king. He had to wait for 15 years. When you wait patiently for God's timing to bless you, he has no pain, he has no sorrow. Usually, it is always beautiful in his own time. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.